Hey, Ho Squad and Ho Nation. And if you're new, why, hello. Thank you for coming in. I am LuuLuu, sometimes known as the Perfume Ho, sometimes known as the Beauty Ho, sometimes just known as a Ho by some people, but I'm a classy Ho. H-A-U-X. We classy, not trashy around here. But anyway, I hope everything is going well right now because, whoo, these some wild times we living in. And just wanted to check in. Feel free to check in with me, put something in the comments so we can check in with each other. Now, if you like, beauty content, like perfume content, whatever, and you're new, go ahead and hit the subscribe. If you stay and say, hey, I like this chick. If not, it was good seeing you. And for everybody else, don't forget to like, and don't forget to hit that hey girl, hey. If you have nothing else to say to me, put that in the comments. I love to get a good hey girl, hey. All right, so let's get started. I have been seeing this on TikTok with the bag community, and it's called the Q1 accountability. And they're showing everything they've purchased during Q1. Well, I think I should do this over here too. And I kind of like the quarterly system because I'm terrible at monthly things, right? I am terrible at monthly things because I'm going to do a quarterly favorites. So we're going to start this quarterly series to keep me honest and above board. Now, with that being said, if you all would like me to put up my quarterly bag accountability, let me know and I'll do it for you all too. Hey, no judgment, remember. And this is also a judgment-free zone. We do not judge. At least you might judge quietly. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm doing this perfume accountability. So let's get started with the perfume accountability. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start in sections, right? So the first section is going to be samples, discovery sets. I bought some discovery sets. First ones I bought were these, and I still have not done this one, so I'm going to get this one done this month in April. This is Octavia Morgan. This is her sample set. I think she has a new one coming out. I'm going to see, because if she does, then I'll try to get that one too and then cover them all. So I have Octavia Morgan, her discovery set. I have the Harlem Perfume Company's discovery set. I have not talked about this one because there's one more that I want to get and it's not in this discovery set. So I'm probably going to order that one so that I can cover all of the ones that I think that are part of their collection. And sometimes I like to do that just because I feel like if I'm doing this and there's still one more, what's the point of me calling it a discovery if I could have just got them all? I know I'm tripping, but it's the truth. That's how I think. Then I picked up the Taka. This is their full discovery set. This is called the Heritage Collection. Now, of course, theirs are a little bit bigger. These are like 4.5 ounces, but this is, I consider a discovery set because it has them all. And this is the only way I could get them all. And I just love the packaging, y'all. You're going to have something like this, at least do it like that. All right. And lastly is the Lancome Absolute Les Parfums discovery set. And this is their collection of their higher end collection that they discontinued the Maison Lancome line for, which is this one, which is all about rose. So this is a rose collection. So this is Absolute Les Parfums. In my trying to do better phase, I have bought more travel sprays. I am so proud of myself with that because we know I am good for like saying, oh, I like that phrase. Let me just go and buy a bottle. So I am trying to and it's a way to try new fragrances without, breaking my bank, because my bank is kind of closed right now. My bank is going, if you don't stop this shit, okay. Anywho, here's some that I got, and I am going to talk about them. This is Dragon Perfumes. I have, I think, 5 travel sprays from this brand, and this is a small Black owned brand. So I need to finish these up and go ahead and talk about them. Matter of fact, I'm going to do these before Octavia Morgan. because I have all 5 of these. Okay, so this is Dragon Perfumes. Okay, so here are all the travel sprays I have picked up this quarter. I picked up Valentino Purple Melancholia, Lumiere de Jour by Moroccan Oil, Replica Chasing Sunsets. Have I done this one? Miu Miu Fleur de Lace. I know I have not done this one. Good Girl Jasmine Absolute. Destin by Balmain. And Her Majesty by Killian. That's impressive for me. That's real impressive. I'm proud of myself. Okay, so let's talk full bottles. Now these are all bottles that I purchased. None that were gifted to me. Things that I purchased. I just want to preface it that way. Okay, we're going to start with Nordstrom's because I lost my damn mind there too. This is Love Hibiscus. And this is Cashmere Rose Absolute by Donna Karan. From Sephora, I picked up Missy by Rosie Jane and Ellis Brooklyn's Florist. Next up is TikTok Shop. I bought 2 from them, and they're both from the same company. Boy Smells. I bought Sugar Baby and Red Hot. I actually bought 3. Quit lying. There's another one, but I gave it away as a present. Rosy Cheeks. So I bought 3 from TikTok Shop. Then I picked up from Laurel Bathhouse Nudie, and this is a new fragrance from them. I will be doing a blind buys. We'll talk about them all. From Jomashop, one fragrance. I'm so proud of myself. And this is Gucci's A Chant for the Nymph. Sugar Mama. I bought some fragrance adjacent things, body creams, body oils. Not gonna go through all of those, but I did buy one fragrance, which is Bourbon and Berry Banter. I don't know why I want to try this one because it's kind of not my style, but it actually smells good. So yeah, I don't know why I bought it, but I will tell you all about it because I did buy it. So we'll go through it with the band of men. All right, then Ulta. I don't think I bought one thing. Oh, let me think about that. My bad. I know I did. Okay, I'm back. So Ulta, I converted a travel spray to a full bottle, and this is the Good Girl Jasmine Absolute. This is my first full size Good Girl. Now let me tell you, I bought it because I got 20% off. I'm just being real. But let me tell you, this was hard for me to purchase. And this is why, because I know that this is going to go to the gray market by the end of the year, maybe by the end of the summer. And I was trying to wait it out because y'all know I do like to get the best deals when I buy things, if at all possible. But it was 20% off. And I said, you really like it, just get it. So I got it. Finally, from Dreamhouse, Ikiryo and Vincent, I picked up La Folie des Roses. Thoughts of Whom I Wish to Pass the Night With. Candy Girl and Katrina. So those were the ones I picked up for them. Okay, so the last one, and I totally forgot this one, is L'Entre de Le Parfum. I did get this one. I'm still debating if I should get that Narcisse Blanc. Oh, I was hoping it was going to go on the gray market, but it's not looking good. Okay. Disregard what I was just talking to myself. Okay. Overall, let's talk about my quarter Q1 spending. I think I was a little more intentional because I bought more travel sprays, more discovery sets, which is something that I don't normally do. And I'm actually using them and trying to get out the content about them, talking about samples and things. So I am doing better with that. I didn't buy a whole lot of full bottles because, I could be really super excessive. And I find myself not purchasing as much. Now, and being a tad more intentional. And I will say the ones from Sephora were not on my list, but the pricing did make me go, okay, let's try them. The boy smells from TikTok was about, working on learning how to, make money off a TikTok shop. I'm just being honest. And those were the ones that sounded good to me from Boy Smells. And I actually do like them. I'll be talking about them in the Good, the Bad, and the Mad. Now, of course, Vincent, that goes without saying. I'm buying what I can, when I can afford. I'm about to I'm dropping them coins on Vincent. And my little bathhouse, I kind of like this brand. And, when they come out with stuff, they have a really good deal when they first come out. So I just try to snatch them in. So overall, my purchases were a tad more intentional, scattered as always, but a little more intentional. I do have a cart, real talk, true story. I have a cart on FragranceNet that keeps building, and I'm trying to say, okay, pay down these things, get rid of these things, and that might be my Q2 big buy, because there's a few things that I want. And then it'll be like, oh, you spent this much. Oh, so I'm going back and forth with it, but I am looking at it from, is this really the things that you want? So now I'm not as quick to hit buy as I have been in the past. I am being a little bit more intentional, with those expenditures. So all in all, for Q1, I did spend a lot. And of course, I do know that part of this was my birthday feeling, but I didn't do as bad as I have done in other years. So this wasn't bad. And the shift toward discovery sets and travel sprays was interesting to see, because I have never bought that many travel sprays in a few months. But I also have tried newer things by doing that, which is normally not my style. And so I feel kind of good about it. So Q1 perfumes are done. Not too bad. All right, y'all. Talk to you later.